What's that kind of been like for you?
I would say, for me, it's been not just being your wife through this, but having to be the cheerleader, having your back, supporting you, and knowing, for you to know that no matter what we've been going through, that I support you through this decision to have this business. And that no matter what it takes, whether that means me getting right out there in the field working with you, or working, or working behind the scenes, I'm here to support you.
Definitely.
Discussion of motivation and journey.
So the motivation, I think, behind this was, I wanted to, I wanted more of my time back. I had a job in another business and we were killing so much time, and I wanted to figure out a way so I could be home more and do the family stuff more. And so that was my motivation. And along the way I found that in lawn care I can do the same thing for other people. I can do work for them, so when they come home they don't have to worry about taking care of the lawn or raking the leaves or whatever, trimming the hedges. So I can provide the very thing that I'm looking to get, I can provide for other people. So that was kind of, the motivation behind it. I would say, like, some of the hurdles we had to overcome was learning about equipment. Like, not just having equipment, but having good equipment. Like, for instance, the first lawn I went to mow, we had bought that cheap, junky zero-turn off a marketplace. And I'm all proud as can be. Pulled up to my first lawn and go back to mower off the trailer, and the thing won't even start. So we had to learn how to reinvest our money, buy better equipment, buy equipment that's not going to break down on us every single time. We've just kind of built it one piece of equipment.
One piece at a time.
Literally. We'd buy a piece, pay it off real quick, and buy another piece, and we just tried to not overextend ourselves, but did the best things that we could to serve our customers.
I think that's one thing I've really been proud of us about it, is not going into debt in order to build the business. We've been sustainable.
Definitely.
And I think that's been huge.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's really been huge. How's your passion fueled the journey?
Well, when I'm out there working, a lot of times when I'm mowing somebody's grass, most of the time they're not home, they're at work, or they're doing whatever. Or maybe it's an elderly person, they literally just can't get out to do it. So I'm looking at it like, hey, I really like the fact that my life has changed to the point to where I can, have the freedom to spend time with my family and not have to work a ton of hours. I like that I'm providing the same service to somebody else, so when they come home from work, they ain't got to spend their weekend mowing the grass or trimming the hedges or raking the leaves. So that's really been my motivation behind it. Like, do a really good job for people so they just come home and don't have a worry in the world, at least for that part of the service. So that's been a lot of my motivation for sure. Just doing good work for other people so they can have some of their time back as well,
There's been a lot of challenges we've had to face through this, both personal and professional. What do you feel like they are? For me personally, I think, the other business we had, the wood business, it put a lot of strain on our marriage. You were gone all the time, working, and when you were home, you were still working, and it's like it never ended. So, for me, that it was a bit of a time suck, But how do you feel? What do you feel that the challenges have been?
Yeah, the challenges, I think we're trying to learn the balance between work and home. That's been a big challenge, but I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. It seems like we really get the best time together now.
The difference between before and this job choice, this career path, has been day and night.
Yeah, for sure.
What would you say your biggest professional challenges are?
Keeping air in tires. Like, everything we own has at least 2, most 4, some 6 tires on it. And it's like, oh my goodness.
It's been a drain on the money.
Everywhere you go, every time you go somewhere, you're dealing with a flat tire on something.
Right.
So yeah, keeping air in the tires, that's been a challenge for sure. As weird as that sounds, like you got to get buddies with the tire people because you're going to spend some money with them for sure.
What about an inspiration for what you're doing? What has that been?
My inspiration is to be around longer. The other work was dangerous. There was a good chance I was gonna at some point get seriously hurt or possibly leave you a widow. So the inspiration to getting in this line of work was I wouldn't be. This is not going anywhere. I just talked myself into a corner.
Doing that part. What's been your inspiration for this career path, and how that influenced your or shaped your work?
Well, you've been kind of my inspiration. I wanted to do work that wasn't going to leave you in a bad situation. More than likely, I can still get myself hurt doing lawn care, but usually it's because I've twisted my ankle or something simple. With the other work, like if I got hurt badly enough, and it was very possible, you would be kind of on your own, and I didn't want to put you in a position where that could happen. I was kind of tired of that, kind of hanging over my head all the time. And, I wanted to be able to spend more time, with the people I love, with you and the kids and the grandkids. So that you guys have kind of been my inspiration on that, for sure.
That's awesome. I know that you've been working so hard these past 3 years and going on 4th year. I'm so excited, and you've been really dedicated to what you're doing, and I see it growing each year, and I can see that you're stepping up every year to another level, and I'm just really proud of you and what you've accomplished so far. I can't wait to see what else it brings.
Well, thank you. I'm proud of you for sticking it out with me, because it's definitely been a bumpy ride for sure.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah, well, here's to year number 4, 2025. Let's do it. Let's go. Well, we appreciate you guys checking us out. If you guys want a quote for service or just want to say hello, drop by our website. It's plumcreeklawncare.com. There's a space where you can send us a message, mention whatever services you had in mind or whatever. You can call us, whatever. Give us a shout. We'd be happy to reach out to you guys and see how we can serve you. Thanks so much for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.